What's going on, nation? It's DanielJon, your best friend, and oh baby, here little lady. And I'm sitting here, drinking me some of that fine, freshly brewed cup of coffee. See, Leanne's laughing at me, that's a bit rude, isn't it? I actually fell off the bench. I was making sure she was doing her set okay, so I was sitting on the bench behind her. You guys can't see it, but to the left of the frame, there's a flat bench press, and I was sitting there just making sure that she squats deep enough, and as I sat down I rolled off the edge of the bench and she found it hilarious. And you can't see it because of the angle, but if the camera was up higher where I normally have it, you would have seen that my legs and everything went flying in the mirror. So my legs were up and everything, I was like a turtle on his back. I was like, motherfucker! But needless to say, she found it funny. And she was doing really good on her squat depth today, you know. We've been working on my butt wink and her squat. Now you're going to see, this is 225, 100 kilos raw. I didn't use a belt for this. I'm really trying to emphasize that, you know, that core strength, because ever since I've had a lower back injury for the last, you know, 5-6 years, whatever it's been, I'm just trying to really work on like, you know, my back strength and core strength all together. And I cut the first set of mine out, which was 60 kilos, and I also cut the first set of my deadlifts out, which was 60 kilos, which is 135 pounds. And I just use that as a gauge in weight. However, this video was over 10 minutes long, nearly 11 minutes long. So the main purpose of today is to work on my butt wink, which is obviously still there, you guys can see. But I am slowly eliminating it. Now, if you have seen previously last week's video, you will notice that it is really noticeable. Now today, you're going to see on my very last set of squats, which is 140 kilos, which is 315, I did 3 reps of it. And I think my last rep was probably the cleanest rep I did through this whole squat session. I've been looking at a lot of tips and a lot of, you guys asked you if you've got any information, please post it in the last week's video regarding to help me with my, my butt wink. And a lot of you guys posted some really good articles and I appreciate that. So I read a lot of them. And a lot of people have said, you know, special power lifters, people in forums, and I know you shouldn't go by what people say in forums, but these people have got, you know, I always check if they've got a lot of posts and also a good amount of ratings. And I found this one guy, and he actually stated that if you are suffering with the, you know, the butt wink, try not going down as deep. Although try going down as deep as you can, about competition depth, which was about where I was then, which I suppose is just where your legs, where your knees and your hips become completely in line. So you're actually, you know, not breaking that 90 degrees, but you are in line with it. So that's what I tried emphasizing today. Although in a few of my exercises, a few of my sets, you're going to see me actually going below that. And I was just trying to see, I was just trial and error a few different things. This is my last set here. This is a 20 kilo plate, another 20 kilo plate, a 15 kilo plate, and a 5 kilo plate. Because at this time my brother was deadlifting. He got to the gym earlier than me. I was in the gym for 4 o'clock. He was in there before me this morning, my brother was, because I overlaid. So we had a good workout, nevertheless. And yeah, look, that one went up hard. This is a PR for me. 315, which is 140 kilos, which you're seeing here. This is 3 reps. I've only ever done this, I think, for maybe 2. And that was probably my cleanest rep there, for not butt wink wise, not for legs or anything like that. I'm talking about pure and utter butt wink. Now, a few of you guys had noticed that we are also working on Leanne's deadlift form. Look at all those plates over the form. Such a messy bastard, didn't I? Not really. I just took them off just because my brother had just finished and there was no point in me putting them back because I use all those weights anyway. So, you guys noticed before that we were working on Leanne's form, and as you can see, this is some pretty clean form, I must say myself. Oh, and I'll just point out, I am wearing a beanie hat, and that's because, I don't know, I just fancy wearing it today. I just got back from the park walking a dog. So, I'll take it off, a bit rude, and I look at my hair, how long it's got, ridiculously now. And if you guys are new to the channel, I'm actually growing my hair for the duration of my bulk. I went up to 140 kilos on deadlifts today, which is the same as what I was squatting. I actually went higher than that, but 140 kilos is where I went raw with no belt. And then after that, when I got up to about 160, I started wearing a belt. And yeah, one thing with Leanne's deadlifts, right? In our gym, they have just standard plates. 1.25s, 2.5s, 2.5s, 5s, 10s, 15s and 20s, and then 25s. Now, As you know, in some gyms, I've seen a lot of you guys in America using them, they have 5 kilo plates or 10 pound plates, but they're the full size, you know, like a 20 kilo plate, like a 45 pound plate, just obviously thinner. Now, our gym doesn't have that. Now, what I asked Leanne today in our last set, which you're going to see here, I was really impressed with her today. She did the heaviest deadlift I've ever seen her do. And we just tried something. We progressively up the weight. You can see the plates are slightly bigger here. This is 40 kilos, so it's about 85 pounds. And she's doing really well on this. Her form's pretty good, you know. She's doing really extremely well. She's progressing every single week, as we planned. Please allow me to have a little bit of my coffee. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, nice and sweet. Just like me. Oh, that's some good stuff. And yeah, I just told her to slow everything down, take her time, and see how things go. Oh, let me just show you something, guys. See this Iron Man jumper? This was bought for me by Leanne a couple of months ago, and it's a medium. All right? I don't wear a large yet. I'm not a big boy yet, but one day I will be. And look how tight this has got on my arms. Look, that is tight. Look, you can even see a little. Well, the lighting's too flooding it, but it is pretty tight on me. So I might have to get a large to make myself feel a little bit better. Might be a little baggy, but I'll grow into it. So this was 150 kilos, and I was doing my nut here. This is the part of the time of my deadlift day when I need to go for a number 2, if you want to put it that way. And I was on the verge of that mirror not becoming the mirror no more. So I went to the toilet, and then I come back and did 160 kilos, which you're going to see here. And for some reason, watching back this video, I didn't lock out at the top, I don't think. Well, that one I did to a point, but the second rep, I was just watching it back before when I was editing it, and it just didn't look like I locked out, and I was not impressed with that. So I'm very sorry for that. If you do point that out, I am stating the obvious now that I didn't lock out. But I'm going to, you see, I didn't lock out greatly, did I? No, Dan, you're slipping. So here's Leanne's last set. 135 pounds, first time she's ever attempted this. She's always told me she can't do it, and watch her back, it's actually straight. That is her first time lifting 135 pounds, which is 60 kilos. And as you can see here, I keep moving around like a puppy dog. I'm on my leg, on my all fours, I'm crawling around, and I'm just trying to make sure that she's keeping it all together. And I must say her form's probably better than mine. So I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you guys are all good. I hope you're okay. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I shall see you tomorrow. So take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in tomorrow. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace! What it is 7 whole eggs mixed with 15 ml of 1% milk, and the milk is just there just to add that creaminess texture to the eggs. Now, what I've also got is